Goal kicks are definitely not an easy technique to master or to learn quickly. There are multiple different goal kick techniques and types which you can do and use during alternate situations. So in this video I will show you different techniques you could learn and give you drills you can do to improve your goal kicks. There are about 5 different goal kick techniques which consist of the standard goal kick, power goal kick, driven goal kick, faded goal kick and the ping. Each goal kick has a different approach or execution, whether that is a run up, angle of the run up, follow through or contact. We will go over every goal kick per stage of the goal kick, starting with the ball retrieval. Once the ball leaves the field of play, go retrieve the ball whilst actively searching for options to play the ball, as this allows you to have more time to analyse the situation for when you are ready to take a goal kick. Placing the ball down on the ground is very important, as this can lead to a very positive kick. Search for a good patch of grass or turf to place the ball down. Avoid putting the ball down in a dip, overgrown grass, puddle, muddy surface or on an uneven surface to ensure you don't slip, miss-hit the ball or don't get enough power behind the ball. Put the ball down with the brand of the ball facing your direction. Ideally you want to have the brand of the ball facing your direction to give yourself a target to aim for when striking the ball. Your mindset actually brings a larger factor into a goal kick than you think. Thinking positively about the kick with positive self-talk and good visualization of the goal kick will enable you to achieve a better kick. If you visualize a negative kick, then a bad kick will most likely occur, but if you visualize a good kick, then a positive kick will most likely occur. When taking a goal kick, there are aspects out of your control such as the weather, type of football, surface and opposition's positioning, but your mind is something you can control. Take charge of the mental side and the control factors of the goal kick to be able to provide yourself the best kick you can. The run up is an important aspect for a goal kick, as the run produces power. Once the ball is placed in position, put your foot behind the ball and begin to step backwards with consistent steps, locking eyes with the ball. These small factors ensure that you have a clean connection with a smooth run up when executing the kick. When stepping back, step either directly back and at the end of the one axis, begin to step to the side to create an angle for the goal kick, or begin to step diagonally to the ball, creating the angle in one path. Ensure that when you are stepping back, you count your steps and the steps are the same length. Some goalkeepers take huge steps back and some take smaller steps, as it depends on the goalkeeper's preference, the same way the amount of steps you take. From this point onwards, each goal kick is slightly altered. A safe bet for a standard goal kick would be to take about 6 to 8 medium steps back and 2 to 3 medium steps to the side, or 7 to 9 steps diagonally. Your angle to the ball should be about a 30 to 45 degree angle to ensure a good smooth run up, also allows a smoother follow through. For the power goal kick, your angle and the amount of steps back for the goal kick would be the exact same as for the standard goal kick. When executing the driven goal kick, your angle of kicking would be very narrow, around a 20 to 40 degree angle, to prevent any unnecessary curls from the ball trying to make it fly in a straight line as much as possible. For the driven goal kick, you would like to take ideally 7 to 9 steps back, and some like to curve their run slightly. The faded goal kick is very similar to the driven goal kick, with the angle of run up being around 15 to 40 degrees, whilst taking about 6 to 8 steps back. Some also like to curve the run for this goal kick. The reason for such a tight angle for the goal kick is to be able to fade the ball via an inverted curl. Finally, the ping goal kick requires a short run up, however it can vary with a striking angle of 45 degrees and around 3 to 6 steps. As you take your stance ready to run and kick the ball, wait a few seconds in that position, taking your time, taking a deep breath in and out, visualizing your goal kick, but also having a final scan of the pitch to see where you will kick the ball. This short segment of the goal kick ensures you do not rush a kick that would lead to a miss-hitting ball. When running towards the ball, ensure you run directly at the ball in a straight line for the best kick. Curving the run will only make the kick slightly awkward and potentially lose its power. Some goal kicks, such as the driven and the faded goal kick, may require a slight curve to adjust to the kick due to such a tight angle of approach. As you are running towards the ball, don't make your strides too big, as that will cause issues for the kick. Don't make your strides too small, as that may lead to not generating enough power. Run at the ball's speed and medium steps to ensure an accurate final step and power on the goal kick. The last step of the run-up is the planted foot, which should be placed far enough from the ball to prevent an awkward kick, but close enough to the ball so you can hit the ball with the right part of your foot. You should plant your foot about a foot away from the ball, allowing for a smooth kick. The planted foot should be a little bit planted in front of the ball, allowing for more power. Your planted foot should be pointed towards the target. However, some keepers also like to point their foot away from the target in the opposite direction from the ball, as this allows them to rotate more, generating more power. However, when doing the faded goal kick, you ideally want the planted foot to be pointed away from the target to further ensure an inverse curl with the instep of your foot towards a desired target. Ensure when running towards the ball, your eyes are locked onto the ball at all times to be able to strike the correct part of the ball. The execution part of the goal kick is the main part of the goal kick which differentiates the different goal kick techniques from each other. As you plant your planted foot, your striking leg should be in the air ready to swing at the ball. Your upper body should be leaning backwards and to the side of your planted leg to enable you to get power, height and distance on your goal kicks. Leaning towards your planted leg also prevents as much traction with the ground as possible, as the foot would barely touch the floor during the swing. More traction to the ground causes more power to get lost, but less traction means no power is being lost. As you swing for the ball, the goal kicks start to differ a little bit. When doing a standard, driven and pin goal kick, you want to strike down on the ball, hitting the ball below the brand of the ball. Striking down on the ball in the center of the ball allows you to generate enough backspin needed for the goal kick to go far. For the faded goal kick, strike it down and to the side of the ball to allow curl to take place, but also generate enough height necessary for the goal kick to go far. With the power goal kick, you ideally want to strike upwards on the ball, going straight through the ball so that the ball goes up. Now that you are aware of how to strike each goal kick, you want to also understand where on the ball you are striking the ball. For the standard, power and pin goal kick, striking the underside of the ball just below the brand of the ball around here would enable you to release the ball to fly at a good trajectory, reaching far distances, also ensuring enough height generated. For the dream goal kick, you ideally want to strike just under the brand of the ball with immense precision to ensure yourself lots of distance with a low trajectory. The dream goal kick's margin for error is very small, meaning that you must be super accurate with your connection. The faded goal kick requires you to strike the ball just under the brand of the ball, just like the standard goal kick. However, the connection with the ball would be just off center of the ball to allow the ball to curl. If you strike too high on the ball, then the ball will not get enough height or distance. But if you strike too low on the ball, then the ball will get lots of height but not a lot of distance, meaning that the margin for error is pretty small. The connection with the ball for every goal kick should be with the laces of your foot to be able to hit the sweet spot on the ball, ensuring it goes far. Near the end of the swing from the leg, you want to lock your ankle to create a stiffer striking foot to enable a stronger connection with the ball. As you're about to plant your leg, abduct your arms away from your body to counterbalance your body when kicking the ball. The hip rotation during the goal kick is super important as it generates great power on the kick. However, you would only rotate your hips for the standard, driven, faded and pin goal kick, as the power goal kick strikes upwards on the ball, meaning it's difficult to rotate your hips at the same time. You would want to start rotating your hips as you connect with the ball. This takes great timing for a good strike, as when you are rotating too early, you may miss-hit the ball. If you are rotating too late, your rotation would not have been very beneficial for the kick. The power for the power goal kick comes fully from your legs, unlike the other goal kicks, as they can incorporate the hip rotation. The follow through for the goal kick stays relatively the same apart from the power goal kick. You must follow through with the ball, making your striking leg land on the other side of your planted leg to ensure you get maximum power output from the goal kick, leading to far and high goal kicks. If you don't follow through or rotate your hips, your goal kicks probably won't surpass the halfway line, as the run up, follow through and hip rotation cause the main power to be generated from the goal kick. But if you use the power goal kick, then you are relying on your raw leg strength, which in terms would be a better goal kick than the other techniques on different days or for different people. For the power goal kick, your follow through with the ball should be through the centre of the ball, striking upwards, making your legs fly up, leading you to be landing on your leg due to the follow through, or your leg just about landed on the other side of your planted leg due to the upper body leaning towards the planted leg. Remember that the weather could alter the goal kick type you choose. If the wind is pushing sideways, consider whether the faded goal kick is the right option, as it may backfire. If the wind is blowing into your face, then maybe the standard and driven goal kick are the right option. If the wind is blown from behind, then consider utilizing the power or standard goal kick to maximize your distance achieved. The ping goal kick is most likely only used for tactical reasons, to ping the ball to the sides for a fullback. That's the different techniques for the different types of goal kicks to execute. Now let's move on to the drills. If you reach this bit in the video, comment save, and here's the first drill. The first drill requires you to practice the goal kick technique by hitting the ball into the goal from the 6-yard box, working on your technique. The second drill is also another solo drill, which would mean that you take a normal goal kick and from wherever the ball lands, take another goal kick into the other goal, aiming to complete the drill in 2 kicks. This drill also is very good, as you can go back the other way. The final drill would mean a partner would be standing in different positions on the pitch for you to work on your goal kick technique and accuracy, trying to get the ball to them.